William Marshall first saw Robert Burns on the 14th of May 1786 at the soiree arranged by the Duchess of Gordon, at which Burns read some poems. Marshall was of course a functionary. As the house steward, he'd organised the whole thing. He wasn't a guest, so I think he would stay pretty much in the background. However, they met again some years later when Burns made a visit to Castle Gordon at the invitation of the Duke and Duchess, and he met Marshall there. He must have heard Marshall playing. He was very impressed by Marshall's Strathspeys particularly, and he regarded him as the finest writer of Strathspeys of the age, which was saying something because Neil Gow was still alive and for several more years, and so this was high praise indeed. He chose two of Marshall's tunes to which to write songs, and this is the first of the tunes. This is Mrs. Hamilton of Wishaw Strathspey. And Mrs. Hamilton of Wishaw Strathspey is the original tune for My Love Is Like a Red, Red Rose, supplanted about 20 years after Burns's death by the very fine tune that we know now, which however has nothing to do with Burns. But here we go, Mrs. Hamilton of Wishaw Strathspey. Bear in mind that when it was sung, it would be smoothed out a bit and it would be sung more slowly than that. The second tune which Burns chose was the tune called Miss Admiral Gordon's Strathspey, and this was for the song of All the Airts the Wind Can Blaw, a song with considerable personal meaning for Burns because he wrote it for Jean Armour, his wife, on their honeymoon, and it's a fine song. Here it is. Of all the airts the wind can blaw, I dearly like the west, for there the bonny lassie lives, the lassie I loo best. There's wild woods grow, and rivers row, and mony a hill between, but day and night my fancy's flight is ever with my Jean. I see her in the dewy flowers, I see her sweet and fair, I hear her in the tuneful birds, I hear her charm the air. There's not a bonny flower that springs by fountain, shaw, or green, there's not a bonny bird that sings, but minds me, o my Jean. And this is Marshall's tune, Miss Admiral Gordon's Strathspey. That's the tune. And here it is sung by Rod Patterson, a modern folk singer. He takes some liberties with it, but it's the same song.
The
So there you are. That's the song as it's now sung. It goes back a long, long time. And William Marshall was the person who wrote the tune.